Hey everybody, it's Abby. Welcome back to a new video on the channel, and I came back here with chaos. There's absolute chaos going on Royale High Twitter right now. People are really upset about the devs. If you guys don't know what's happening, and I'm just gonna reiterate this a little bit briefly, but if you want to know the full information, just search up #OwnUpBarbie on Twitter and you'll know everything that's going on. But basically, people are angry about a bunch of things of what's going on in Royale High right now. Their ignorance to a lot of things that has to do with the LGBTQ community plus and everything else. How they literally canceled the Black History Month to make way for this new school. We're going to talk about this all in the video. Even the ignorance about the cultural hairstyles, the cultural accessories. People are upset, and technically they have a right to be, and I'm going to be talking on it in this video. So you know me, guys, I want to speak my mind when things are right, and I'm not going to, even though I do know some devs, right, and I do know, I'm a YouTuber, I'm sure some devs know me. I don't want to just be silent because I also want to speak my mind on the situation and be honest with you. So I'm going to talk about this all. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is how the new school is delayed because, I don't know, and how they're kind of, delaying updates that way. So the new school is really, really anticipated. It's like the new thing for the game. But you got to realize this new school has been making and has been technically, hinted, and it's been always happening since 3 years ago. 3 years ago, the new school was hinted in 2019. It's now 2022 and still nothing. And the fact that they have to cancel minor things that isn't really important. They had to cancel the Black History Month booth to make way for the new school is not okay, because Black History Month, we've already, as Black creators and even Black players, we already have a little bit of representation to begin with. The Black History Month booth, it was very important to us because it symbolizes our representation and how we are players too. Because let's be honest here, if a Black person, if you have a Black character and you are Black in real life and you go into the public servers, the chances of you being racially profiled is very high. I don't to the point where I don't even go to the public servers too often because of the racial stuff that people say that's just so ignorant. So being a person of color in Royale High is already hard to begin with, and now they had to cancel out for the new school. It's just unnecessary. What they could have done was cancel something that wasn't that important, maybe the Valentine's Day update or something like that. But the new school is definitely taking away from some things that we need to add in game, and also people are upset. And that's why the new school isn't exactly the liked update now, because people are I hope this is going to be worth the wait. I don't even know myself, honestly. It's been 3 years and still nothing about it, and it's taking away some really important stuff in the game that we really need. So with that information, what's going to happen next? I don't know. The next thing that people are upset about is the ignorance with the accessories and hairs. Most likely the Black hairs. I've already spoken about this in another video, but the cultural appropriation that people do in the game with those Black cultural hairs, the braids and afros and everything. And I've also briefly mentioned that these hairs have names that are very, very peculiar. And people and Black creators and Black influencers and Black players are upset about how the names are very stereotypically, I don't know, very stereotypical. Very stereotypical. One's named Coco, one's named Shanice. Come on, we have other names than that. This was a very old batch of hairstyles, but it is in Royale High, and people can still use them, and the names aren't changed. And we need to change those names, because, again, it's not the best way to represent Black people with those kind of names. No, the hairstyles are nice, but the names, not so much. Also, the Hispanic community are being very offended by the Day of the Dead accessories, as they should, obviously, because they are offended. You got to change it. And another thing is the flags in the One World. I think it was the One World place in the border walk with the. I guess it's from the Royale High summer update. If you guys know what I'm talking about. So basically, they were obviously the LGBTQ community were really upset because the flags were upside down. Now, I don't know if it's been there for a while, but if they're upset about something, they have a right to be, and they gotta change it with no questions asked. If it's upside down, then that shows that shows disrespect. Come on. And I heard many developers were like, I guess, kind of downplaying it as like an explanation or something like that, and it just makes the whole situation way worse. The best thing to do is to just understand that people are offended and change the things that needs to be changed. And, I understand that they're trying to defend their own game. I get it. It's their game that they work hard on. But seriously, us fans cannot be left in the dark much longer, especially considering how things have been just really weird with Royale High. And now that they're, I guess, prioritizing this school, many things weren't the same. Like, if I can just compare Royale High from 2018, when the school wasn't even in progress, and the things they came out with, and the most creative things they came out with, and the Royale High now, they'll be drastically different, because they prioritize different things in the game, and they're more balanced now. That at that time they were more balanced on what they wanted to do, but with this new school, it's also messy, and it's getting everything out of proportion, and it's causing problems. So, guys, yes, we don't want to rush any devs. This is not what I'm saying here. Don't rush any dev that does anything, right? The devs do need their time to have a break, and to also, do things that make them happy and everything like that. So we should not rush developers. But do we deserve to get things that are disrespected in a game? People of color deserve to get stereotyped accessories and hairs in the game? Do we deserve to get a very important month for Black people erased because of a school that was apparently being in progress 3 years ago? That has no progress with being out anytime soon. No, that's not fair. So if they want to make this new school, they also should prioritize other things that's important to the players as well, which is what I'm saying here. And of course, Royale High is, again, one of my favorite games, obviously. So it pains me to talk about this. But another thing that they have to just understand is that people are also tired of the game as well. Like, with the new school being on their minds 24/7, the school and the game without the school, like, we only see the game. We don't see the school in progress. We only just see the game. We see pictures here and there, but we only see this game, and it's completely deserted. They make the same sets here at any other time. They make the same things all the time. They bring back the same things. The New Year's update was the same quests. I mean, obviously, there's, again, I can differentiate 2018 Royale High with now Royale High. So obviously, I just want to say that, well, Royale High just, it seems to be a little different because of this new school update, because of everything. But then again, I would have been like, let's just wait for it to come out, but it's not exactly being hinted to come out anytime soon. We don't really have that. We're still left in the dark about that, so we don't really know anything, honestly. So tell me in the comments down below what you guys think about this situation. I don't want to make this video too long, because I want to hear your opinions about the situation. I hope that I said everything I needed to say about the situation. If I missed anything, please comment down below. I'd like to hear it. And I would love to hear what you guys had to say about this. But that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.